Let's talk about birth control today. It's a topic so politically charged that it can cause a global meltdown, family feuds, and internet wars. But who knew that in 2025 we would be debating elephant contraception? Yes, in an unexpected twist, Thailand is stepping into the world of reproductive rights. Only this time, it's not about humans. It's about wild female elephants. For decades, conservationists have worked tirelessly to protect Asia's endangered elephants, and their efforts seem to have paid off. Thailand's wild elephant population is now growing at an annual rate of 8%. Now, this sounds like great news until you realize their forests are not growing with them. As a result, elephants have been wandering out of their increasingly cramped habitats, casually strolling into farmland, homes, and occasionally humans themselves. Let's just say they are not exactly being welcomed with open arms. Last year alone, these accidental intrusions led to 4,700 incidents. This included 19 human deaths and 22 injuries, and hundreds of cases of damaged property and farmlands. Farmers, understandably, are frustrated, and the elephants are just hungry. Now, to tackle the problem, Thai authorities are rolling out a rather unconventional solution: birth control for wild elephants. A select group of 20 females who have already had calves will receive Sprayvac. It is a contraceptive injected via a dart gun. Because even veterinarians know that asking a wild elephant to take this pill daily is a logistical nightmare. Now, the effects will last 7 years, giving the forests and humans a little breathing room. And before you ask, no, this isn't some wild experiment. South Africa has been using birth control on wild elephants for years, and last year Thailand tested Sprayvac on 7 domesticated elephants with no apparent side effects. Still, not everyone is convinced. As with things involving reproductive rights, controversy is inevitable. Some campaigners argue that not enough research has been done to assess the long-term effects of elephant birth control. Others worry about interfering with a species that has been endangered since 1986. And then there's the cultural aspects. Now, elephants are not just wildlife in Thailand, they are a national symbol, deeply woven into the country's history and identity. Last year, couples in Thailand exchanged vows atop elephants on Valentine's Day.
The ceremony is sacred, which makes anyone wants to have a wedding atop of the elephants. It's like a spiritual belief of Thai people, because elephants are considered household and city companions, as well as a symbol of national prosperity.
But as officials point out, the goal is not to end elephant reproduction, but to slow it down. Of course, birth control alone won't solve Thailand's elephant-human conflict. Authorities are also using patrol teams to monitor the wandering elephants. They are building barriers to keep them away from farms and are also offering compensation to affected farmers. Some also suggest reclaiming land around forests to give the elephants more space. But in areas where industry and human settlements are already established, it's easier said than done. So will it work? That remains to be seen. The plan is set to roll out before the end of the year. However, one thing is certain. This is probably the first time in history that an elephant's love life has been a matter of national security.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout the city. Hindu Mandir in we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Togwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote efforts. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.